Hi guys, hi, my name is Tato. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I'm rushing through this intro because I am heated. I am heated. My African people, come closer. We have entered the chat. We have entered the chat. My African people, sanbonani likai dumelang. Come closer. There is no ways. There is a lady here on these YouTube streets that people there in the US know her quite well. So it might be a new name to you, but hey, if you're in these YouTube streets, it'll be very familiar. DoorDash. My African people, come closer. Let me tell you, come closer. I said there's a recent video that she released. Oh, Miss DoorDash, Latoya. I think that's her real name, but she goes by DoorDash. There's a recent video that she released, and in the comments, there was a church saying they gathered $1,000 to give to her. Ngathi soze babes. Soze. Because let me tell you now, those are my people. Us gathering money at church for a good cause. Those are my people. I'm still looking at that comment. I'm looking. Then there's another comment there. A person waving a flag from one of the African countries. I was like, no ways. My people have now entered the chat, and I'm going to speak about it because we will not be deceived. We will not be scammed. That lady is losing subscribers by like almost on a daily basis. She is losing subscribers. But you see, the thing about social media and the algorithm, it will travel far and wide. This is why me, a South African living in the UK, but I'm South African nonetheless, it's been buzzing DoorDash on my algorithm. Now it's going far and wide. So even though she's losing subscribers, YouTube is sending her content far and wide, and people are consuming it. When I saw that flag from another African country, I was like, it's enough. Africa has finally entered the chat. Let me go get my flag. Hey. Guys, I've got my flag. Hey. Samina mina, oh waka waka, This is my South African flag. I am Nelson Mandela's granddaughter. I am from South Africa. We're at the bottom of the continent. We give you directions to where we live. So I am a South African. I am an African. We have entered the DoorDash chat. We've entered the DoorDash chat. Let me wear this. I'm going to wear this throughout the video. I am so serious about this. I am so serious. Like, it's crazy. I'm so serious. Let me do. I am so serious about this. Okay, it's hot. I can't. Okay, guys, it's hot. Actually, I can't do it. Africa has entered the chat. So let me break down DoorDash, or how I would have come across DoorDash. So DoorDash was this lady who DoorDashes. So I think she collects like groceries and stuff and then delivers them to your house. We fellow South Africans think about Mr. Delivery, Uber Eats, that type of situation. Right. So I think for me, I love a work-related content. So, you know, if you post a vlog about a day in the life of a software engineer, or come to work with me, or that type of thing, chances of me clicking are very high. So it makes sense that her content would come into my radar. You know what I mean? And then she went viral. I think she went viral late last year, and she just went viral. So I started seeing red flags. I think it's either the viral video or like one or two videos after the viral video. So she you know, she was on camera and she was saying that she got notification that she qualifies for monetization, but she didn't go and apply for it because she believes in hard work. So my comment was, oh, I'm just trying to understand. So you're saying you qualified for monetization months ago, but you didn't apply for it and get your pin because you believe in hard work? And she didn't respond. She just hearted the comment, but she didn't respond. But for me, it was red flag number one. Like, okay, unless in my mind, I was like, also, money doesn't expire. So from the time you're monetized, whatever money you earn, it will stay there. Like, it's not like YouTube is going to take it back and be like, well, it's been 6 months of you not applying for monetization, we're taking your money back. No, the money doesn't expire, it will stay there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe she knew she'll get the money anyways. So that's why she wasn't rushing the process. And YouTube maybe is a hobby. So it's not like she's reliant on the money. So I was like, okay, I'm going to let that go. But for me, that was red flag number one. Red flag number two was, okay, sharp. Then she keeps on posting her earnings, but like every 2 days, posting earnings, posting earnings. That wasn't really a red flag, but for me, that's when I slowed down on watching her content, because like I said, I enjoy, part of the content I watch on YouTube is work related content. So that's what I enjoy. So for me, if you're just posting your earnings and that's all you're doing and you're screaming, and that scream that she does, it was very repetitive. So that's when I stopped. I was like, okay, when she goes back to doing the delivery stuff, the door dashing, maybe I'll go back to watching. But I still hadn't unsubscribed, you know, but I was like getting real tired of it. Then she started with the cash apps. Guys, as a South African, I didn't know what a cash app was until DoorDash. I knew it from her because she wanted cash apps for everything. Okay? People, she mentioned something on her videos. People ask her about it. Hey, how did you lose all this weight? Cash app me. I'll share the weight loss program. She traveled somewhere. She's stuck at an airport. Please cash app me. I'll post my cash app up. How? Cash app for everything. Then she was selling a course, the blueprint of YouTube, how to go viral on YouTube. Cash app for that. Okay, she's selling a course. I didn't buy the course. Also, I don't have access to Cash App, thank goodness. So I didn't buy the course. But then I started hearing the discourse around it where people are like, this is as good as ChatGPT. You know what I mean? But also, if you chose to buy it, that's on you. But there were just so many things. It was the constant, like, you're posting your revenue updates, so you're making money and you are living lavishly. You're hardly door dashing anymore, so you've left that. But every now and then you're asking for money. How now, brown cow? How does that work? It didn't make sense for me. I think for me, when I unsubscribed, what broke the camel's back when I was like, I'm unsubscribing from this woman, was when she posted a video saying people must quit their 9 to 5s. People must quit their jobs. These are the same people you've been asking cash apps from. Must quit their jobs. Where are they going to get money to give you cash apps if they're quitting their jobs? And for me, it's like, it's fine if you're encouraging the part of the community that doesn't believe in 9 to 5. Not everyone is meant for 9 to 5. I get it, but let's do it in a very responsible way. You know, it's very different if someone is saying, guys, quit your 9 to 5, but before you do that, make sure that you have a cushion. So make sure you have enough savings that will give you your salary for about 6 months, you know, just in case if you're starting a business, your business doesn't take off for some time or whatever the case is. So make sure you've saved whatever salary you're earning, make sure you've saved that up for 6 months. Okay, make sure if you are quitting your 9 to 5 to pursue a business, make sure you at least have a solid customer base. If you are quitting your 9 to 5 to be a content creator, make sure that you're at least monetized. Then for me, I'm like, that's a very different chat. I can hear that. I can hear if you're trying to liberate the people who aren't necessarily meant for 9 to 5 or can't be in 9 to 5. I get that chat because I'm happy in my 9 to 5. I love my job. I really genuinely love waking up in the morning and doing my work, but not everyone experiences that. So if your chat or your conversation around it is like, guys, you can quit your 9 to 5, these are the steps you should put in place. I get that. But she was just saying, quit your 9 to 5. Yo, and you know what frustrated me more? Lento engdine kakhulu was when she said, literally, she was like, quit your 9 to 5. Take a video about you quitting your 9 to 5. do a day 1 and then do a day 2, do a day. She was like giving you tips that do day 1, day 2, day 3 up to day 7 of quitting your 9 to 5, and you'll rake in the views. The views will come in. So essentially, she was saying quit your 9 to 5 so that that video can go viral, because her content was starting to slow down, her views were going down, and that video brought her viewership up again. So she's always playing stunts to get her viewership up. So she didn't even mean it. It was for viewership to go up. Then she wanted to sell a content, another blueprint to say how to go viral in 7 days. Someone bought it and told us about it. That's how I know that it was a 7-day step. You quit your job, then you take a video of quitting your job, that day of quitting, then you take a first day after quitting, a second day, third day, and she was just like, take the camera and just document the 7 days after having quit your job. She was doing it to go viral for herself and to sell another course content. That's all she was doing it for. You are lying and deceiving people for that. When I saw that church saying $1,000 for this woman, it can never be. And those are my people. Let me tell you now, guys, you guys are going to start Googling and finding out how to send cash apps to America because there's this lady begging on the internet and you feel sorry for her. That lady can DoorDash. She can do gigs. Guys, gig work is tough in Africa. Let me speak for South Africa. It is tough, especially if you are a woman, right? Like taxi drivers are fighting with Uber drivers. There's hijacking. There's all of that situation happening. Like it's hard for a woman, because DoorDash is a woman. It's hard for a woman to even do those kind of jobs where you are delivering food, where you are Ubering people. It's very, very hard. But in the US, people do it. They call it gig work. We have so many people, because this is the content I gravitate towards, talking about gig work, giving tips on gig work, what to do. She is part of that economy, that gig work economy. But all she wants to do now is to beg on the internet. So she got help now to pay, because it was she owes a lot on her car. They are going to evict her from her apartment. So the money that she got recently was able to help her with her car, right? So now she needs money for her apartment. Okay, you've at least one debt down. One skoloto, one debt down. So how about you go back to the road and start delivering so you can make your rent? Because my question is, okay, after begging, you've begged now, they've given you money for your car. After begging, what are you doing? So you take these 10-minute, 20-minute videos and you sit and you shoot them and you release them. They're unedited. No problem. What do you do after that? That's like 20 minutes of your time maximum. What do you do after that? What is she doing? Why isn't she out on the road to make sure that she at least covers rent money? And people are falling for it. This woman is just supplying her lifestyle. There's no kids. There's no spouse. There's no one in her family that she's maintaining. What is she doing? You guys from that church, my African people, with so much sympathy, with big hearts, you guys are taking your money. There are people suffering there. You know, a single mom who's working 3 jobs. Have you given her money? A woman who's hustling, you can see she's working 3 jobs. She's working 2 jobs. Have you given that woman money? Have you given her money? You want to donate to a person on the internet who shoots videos, posts that videos, and then what does she do the rest of the day? And she has access to these things. We're not speaking about a person who still has to go apply the process and get a license and still qualify. No, she has these things. Why are you enabling this? I'm not even going to talk about her scamming people and known to scam people. She has a hair product. I would even say maybe, she spends the rest of the day on her hair product, but she's not. She was known for selling this hair product and not delivering and giving people their products. What makes you think this time around she has a better business model where people will order the hair product and she'll deliver it? Because if she's been begging and pleading, she's been doing this begging and pleading for money for years. This is how she got money for her weight loss surgery, by begging and pleading and cash apping again. So she's been doing this for years. So if she hasn't changed her strategy as a 40-something-year-old woman, what makes you think that her business model this time around for her hair care range is going to be so good this time around, so sustainable, that she's going to be able to meet all her orders on time? Just now, even with her hair care product, again, I don't want to speak about it a lot. She was supposed to print labels. She discovered on video that the printer is not working, or it's working slow. So what is going to change now? What has she learned to grow, where she won't be begging again and again and again and again, because she's been known to do this? So the algorithm is going to my African people. It's going to the African continent. Do not fall for it. Do not be Googling ways of how Cash App works. How can I send the Cash App to the US? How can I Venmo? Because there's this lady called DoorDash and she's struggling. She is not. This is her life. She's been begging for years. You can't want to Cash App everything. There's nothing on her channel that you ask for. Hey, how do you do this? Hey, how can I do this? How can I secure this? She will never give that advice for free of charge. She will always Cash App, guys. I'll send my Cash App. I don't have pride. I don't have struggle content. But she literally is always asking for money. My people, don't fall for it. Where's my flag? Nelson Mandela. My African people. Watch out for the scams. My African people, I beg you, don't fall for it. I'm begging you. Because the algorithm is going far and wide, and I know you guys who have big hearts. Send her prayers. Send her prayers, nothing else. Because I know you guys are going to research how to send money to the US for that lady. If you guys are already in the US and you are new coming from the African continent, do not fall for it. If you are coming across this lady for the first time, please don't fall for it. She will scam you. She's all about begging. And she's all about people bringing her down. She will never tell you about the people who are giving her advice, saying, you know what, you've gone viral, you've got this viral video, here's how to capitalize on it. There were literally people advising her what to do. Oh, this is how you can capitalize on it. You know, maybe do DoorDash once or twice a week. After that, you know, maybe like invest your money somewhere, whatever, like formalized structure, maybe at a bank or crypto or whatever the case is. And after that, do videos around that guys, you know, you can DoorDash, but to make sure that your money grows and is sustainable, and invest it in this tax-free scheme with your bank. You know, there were people giving her advice on what to do. She didn't listen to anyone. The only people that she listens to and talks about in her videos are the hate comments, the people who are warning you guys that she is a scammer. Those are the ones she wants to highlight in her videos. Don't fall for it, my people. I beg you. On behalf of the African continent, I beg of you. It's time for Africa. Anyways, guys, I'm just saying, if I see another African flag there by the comment section, by her comment section, I am coming for you.